we're, hang on, up to speed. Okay.
Right, here I'm Metal Talk now. We're here at the Hard Rock Hell Festival, and I'm here with Tony Clarkin, original founder and guitarist of Magnum. How are you, Tony?
Fine, good.
Excellent. And tell us about his new album, Evolution. It's quite a unique idea, really, because you've like been recorded sort of basically the best tracks from the last 5 albums.
Yeah, that's right. Record company's idea, really, to do it. Something I don't like doing is going back. Oh, I hate doing all that sort of thing. But I figured if I could redo the old stuff, at least people would have something they hadn't had before. So that was the one point. And I wrote a couple of new songs for it as well. And I thought it was going to be a real pain to do, but I quite enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
Re-looking, it was a luxury really to go back and look at old songs, and Harry did a lot of guitar, Harry did a lot of the drums again, Bob did some vocals, Al did a lot of bass as well, so it ended up, it's supposed to be a little thing that I can do that.
Like I say, it's like a unique idea, and I think it's a good idea. It's like many classic rock bands, you still attract the audiences to live concert, but a lot of classic rock fans, they buy albums up to a certain year, and they haven't really necessarily bought the albums from the last 10 years, if you know what I mean. So in this way, it's a good indication of what Magnum have been doing.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I mean, we've got like some very famous fans that buy our records, like Kevin. But yeah, I didn't want to just put old stuff out as it was, you know what I mean? Because they've all got the records anyway, so I wanted to soup it up, bring it up to date, and that's what we did.
Okay. And it's like you're playing a festival here, and it's a different kind of festival, isn't it? The Hard Rock Hell Festival. And,
I guess it is.
But Magnum have played many festivals over the years. Name many, but what one sort of sticks in your memory?
Remembering last week. We're talking, apparently, been together 40 years by next year.
Well, yeah, about 39 years. Talk about that actually, because your first single was that Come Up Sweet My Sweets in 75, and then the Magnum we know and love, your first record was in 78, but you did start live in 1972, didn't you? Yeah. Vocals. In them days, you was like, you was playing a club in Birmingham. Tell us about those early days.
Okay, it was a club called the Rum Runner, and it was just a normal nightclub, and I think they had bands purely because for the license, they could only stay open really late if they had live music, you know, so I guess the musicians union got that, you know. But so we actually had a job playing music to people dancing. It was like top 40 stuff. And of course that drove me around the twist for a bit. And I started writing songs and we started playing them at this club, and people were going, oh, that's all this about. But then we got the sound, and we were all, I mean, obviously that was like a steady 30 quid a week, yeah. So we sort of left there after we had the sack. We backed American artists that came over to tour. But they were like sort of cabaret artists. A couple that I remember, especially one was Del Shannon. I really enjoyed doing that with Del Shannon, it was great. And Eddie Holman, Hey There Lonely Girl, you know, it's real good for a musician to be able to learn other people's music, because we'd been doing that at the Rummer anyway. It's a bit soul-destroying, the stuff we did at the Rummer, but musically you learn a lot.
Exactly, you see a lot of confidence on newer bands don't really get a chance to do that, you know, because even the Beatles and Rolling Stones, when they first started, they started off doing loads of cover versions.
Yeah, I guess,
you know, they did on the guard on the stage and went to greater things. Yeah. And like I say, you got a record deal, I believe, with Jet Records.
That's right, yeah.
Don Arden.
That's it, yeah.
So that's what your relationship with Don Arden. Quite tough enough.
I mean, I actually got on okay with him and Sharon, and they did quite quite a lot of things for us. Sometimes it was useless, but sometimes out of the blue, you know. I mean, we went to America. Sharon put us on the on Aussie's tour, which was great. I've had to do that.
And a fellow bumming as well.
Yeah. But it was one of those things. We were on a retainer there as well, so. But I can remember, like, we would be going, "Oh, where's that money?" You know, like, I mean, it was only a pittance anyway. But I think we didn't sell enough records to warrant. You know,
that's how he makes to make that money.
Yeah, I mean, it got us started, and like toured with our first tours with Judas Priest. In fact, we were playing a place called the Railway in Birmingham, and sort of finished the show. I mean, at the pub. And we finished when we were having a drink, and Judas Priest's management had been there, and they come and said, "Do you want to do the Judas Priest tour?" And we said, "Yeah, great." And he said, "Be in Liverpool tomorrow at 2:00. And like, we were playing at the Liverpool Empire, and of course we'd just gone from a room that was much smaller than this, and just walked into the doors of the Liverpool Empire and went, you know, like, and I got my little Fender amp and bunged it on a chair, and it was like really thrown in at the deep end, but it was great.
Excellent. And let's talk about some of the artwork of Magnum albums, because albums like Chase the Dragon, Mirador, Storyteller's Night, Broken Alice.
Yeah.
But all that artwork was done by Rodney Matthews, who's actually here this weekend. And what is it about the music of Magnum and the artwork of Rodney Matthews? What makes it go together so good?
Well, Rodney's a good artist, so I mean that's a good start. But I always sit down with Rodney and tell him what I want. I tell him what the name of the album's going to be, and tell him my ideas on what I would like. And sometimes it works. I mean, for instance, when we did the Sleepwalking album, I was going, "Oh, it's a bed in the corner, windows open, light coming through," and he said, "Well, what about if it was like French lampposts, the bed made of like acorns and all that sort of stuff?" I'm going, "What do you want?" And he drew it, just draws it while I'm talking the team, and just sketches things out. Like, "Oh yeah, that's great."
Well, I think I spoke to him before, and I think like if you're in a pub, you just sketch it on the beer mat.
Yeah, I mean, it's just real good. I mean,
where's your favourite cover? The ones that he's done there.
I believe it or not, really, there's something about the Visitation, because you know that was like a double cover thing.
Yeah.
It's just like the name and the sort of a clockwork thing. It's just a brooch I had back in the 80s, and Alan got on with that and photographed it. Sort of juiced it up a bit, but then you open it up and there was like Rodney's art, and it's a strange piece of artwork, and there's something about it. I think you either like it or you hate it. Mark Stanway was going, "Oh, I don't think much of this," and I was going, "This, I love this, I really love it." It's a strangeness about it. So at the moment, that's one of my favourites. But I mean, I'm very keen on it.
Yeah.
I can remember when we got the On a Storyteller's Night album, I'm sitting outside on a tour bus in Bristol, the Granary, which isn't there anymore now, and Rodney came and said, "Oh, I've got your artwork for you," and I went, "Wow, this is brilliant." Same with Sleepwalking. I was at the studio, and he came in the studio. I actually had this piece of artwork at home. I used to live in Devon, and he brought it to my house to show me. And it's a piece of artwork like that. This is the original artwork, not the print, the original artwork. And I had it on my settee, and I'm like just staring at it all day. I mean, to see the real artwork, the master artwork, it's totally different to seeing Prince. Although the Prince Rodney.
He's like one of the best artists. He's up there like Roger Dean in many ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about Magnum today in the future. Like you're playing Hard Rock Hell this weekend, and you're doing a couple of dates. But are we going to see a pop-up Magnum UK tour coming up anytime soon?
Next year we're doing. I'm doing another album. Starting to do it.
Well, it's a Magnum album.
Yeah. And we're doing just festivals throughout. But we'll be doing a proper tour in 2013, as far as I know, because the album won't come out till 2013. And I think my plan is that we start touring in March, so that's what we do.
Fantastic. Well, Tony, it's been fantastic talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to tonight's show here at Hard Rock Hell, and I don't think you've played it before, so you will enjoy it. You'll be crazy down there later on, so thank you. All the best for the future. Thank you very much. Cheers.
See you guys.
Thank you.